Hello, Internet. Welcome back to another video where I play strange and spooky games. If this is your first time here, please consider liking the video, subscribing to the channel, all the YouTube stuff. If you are returning, welcome back. It's good to have you. We are going to be doing the Cat Lady today. This is the second game in the Cat Lady trilogy. We played Downfall last week. If you haven't watched it already, go back and watch it. As the card said before the title screen appeared, this game is for adults. It's got gore. It's got probably sexual content. All the big things that, you know, if you're underage or if you're squeamish or anything like that, please be advised. All right, let's get into it.
My name is Susan Ashworth.
I'm still mad at you, Susan.
I live alone in this old two-bedroom flat. I rarely go outside.
Fucked up my run in Downfall.
Some would say it's a lonely life, and I guess that's true. But I don't like people's company.
You like cats,
Not
don't you?
lately, anyway.
Yeah.
I only trust my cats these days, and I will miss them dearly. But they will understand, like they always have.
What will they understand?
Teacup stays with me till the end. He watches me, as if he knew.
Wasn't Teacup the name of the Quiet Haven cat?
Because earlier tonight, I swallowed a whole bunch of pills. They're legal, of course, prescribed by my doctor for my sleeping problems. But I've taken 34 of them, all I could find in the cupboard. And now the room around me spins in a blurry tango as my heart slows down. Any second now, I will be dead. I feel calm. I'm ready for it.
This is a short game.
I've only got one thing to say now.
I was expecting it to be longer, but we're already at the death scene. What do you have to say?
Thanks for nothing. Goodbye.
You are such an asshole, Susan. Everybody in these games is a huge fucking asshole. Chapter 1. House in the Woods. I like how many times we've seen Harvester games this time. Because they did one before the title card, they did one after the title card, and now they're doing one now that we're in the game. Okay, same as before. This is a cool effect with the waving reeds and their hair and all that stuff. Up to open the interaction menu, cycle through available options with up and down, press enter to confirm. I feel strangely drawn to this place. I must find a way to unlock this padlock and get inside. It's locked. And then we just walk away? Yeah. Okay. Pretty similar to the other one. There's a lot more color in this game. So far, at least, as we enter a black and white section. R. Mikulski. Now, to my knowledge, this game was never shareware. This one was for sale when it came out. Paramedic ambulance. I can't go any further. This ambulance is blocking access to the tunnel. Maybe there's no exit at all. Let's see what's inside. Locked. Alright, so we're gonna head back and something's gonna spawn, just like in Downfall.
Huh? What's making that noise? Hello? Who's there? Answer me!
There we go. That's us. It's me. My cold dead body right in front of my eyes. What is it doing here? Susan, examine. I look so calm. Well, you just took a bunch of sleeping pills, yeah. Is there a reason why we would do that? Okay, we've got green eyes. Just about the one thing I liked about myself. Even now, they still shine a little. There's a key. Is that a key in her mouth? In my mouth? I'll better take it with me. Alright. Press down to open inventory. Press enter to confirm. Press up to exit. Not long ago, a key wouldn't open... not long ago, even a key wouldn't open my mouth. Now, I find there was one inside it. Can't see any locks here. Alright. Up. Exit. Alright, let's go back. Susan, run, please. Thank you. Sorry. Alright, and we're back in the land of color. Hey, buddy. Do we use the key or follow the deer? Too long a sacrifice can make a stone of the heart. Would it take another sacrifice to turn it back? Maybe I'm being silly. This is just some old machinery after all. How strange. There doesn't seem to be a single switch or button on this machine. How do you turn it on? The hole has been boarded up with these planks. The sign underneath says, emergency power switch. Danger. I'm not strong enough to pull them off with my bare hands. There's definitely something there. I can't tell for sure, but it looks like a switch. Alright. So we need to find something so that we can get to the switch. Let's go check with the deer. Come back here. I think I need your antler to use as a crowbar. Why does it move so weird? It looks like a person in a deer suit. What's up, me? My dead body hanging from a tree. I should be scared, but I just feel empty. Wait, what's that shiny thing on her neck? Is that a key? The rope is tied into a knot. It would take me hours to undo this knot. Door seems to be bolted from the other side. Body is too high, can't reach. Okay. It was worth a shot.
I can't remember this place. Am I lost?
Well, we can only move in 2 directions, so... Follow the bird? I can't tell if I should be following the bird or running away from it. I think we're supposed to follow it. Great. Who's done this? Is there anyone else here? We got a knife. And we're on the other side of the door. No. I look like I'm just sleeping. No, nothing in the pockets. Take the key. Alright. What a gruesome display. At least it's not my head stuck on the bars. Why would you say that? It's locked. Okay. Hi there.
Welcome to my house, Susan Ashworth.
I remember you.
I have been waiting for you, my dear. I knew you would turn up one fine day like this.
Who are you?
I have so many names, it's hard to pick one. But I'm curious, who do you think I am?
Death?
Death?
Interesting. Yes, perhaps that's what I am. I come when there's something to take, but I never give anything back. I am doom, but I'm salvation too. I'm
Cryptic.
feared by most, but adored by some also. Some like yourself, Susan.
Don't flatter yourself, old lady. I don't even know you.
Well, that's not quite right. I've been around for a while, keeping you company. Always there, you know? Always there.
So I was wrong. You're not death?
No, I am not. Perhaps I am life. But then again, does it really matter?
What is this place?
What is this place?
This, my dear, is my humble kingdom, and this house is my castle. I rarely invite people in, just like you. I like my solitude. But you are a special guest, and I'm going to make an exception.
Me? Special? I can tell you now that there's nothing special about me, lady.
Don't bring yourself down, Susan Ashworth. Today, you are my guest of honor.
What will happen next?
What will happen next?
Depends on you, Susan. Inside my house, there are dark hallways that lead to places you don't want to see. But there is also something that will make you want to return to where you came from and cherish every single little breath you take. I'm going to make you an offer, Susan. It's a chance only a fool would refuse.
Okay. An offer? What can you offer me?
Let's come inside. It's getting cold out here.
A lonely seashore.
Please don't touch anything, dear.
I wasn't going to.
You lied to the whole world, Susan. And you lied to yourself.
Is she really here? Maybe this is all just a dream after all.
Now we can talk properly, my dear.
I still don't really know who you are.
Still don't really know who you are.
I go by many names.
You said that, yeah.
I've never paid much notice to what the living call me. But there is one name the fallen ones use when I speak to them. I find it most accurate. The Queen of Maggots.
Is that what you are? Why, maggots?
Because they feed on what's dead and gone.
Dead and gone. I guess that's me.
Is there anyone else here?
Is there anyone else here?
Why? I thought you liked being alone. Isn't that why you ran away from everyone?
It doesn't matter.
I was standing right behind you when you threw away all those photographs, you know? I brushed your hair every night you cried yourself to sleep. I saw everything. I knew what you want, but it's not here. It's gone, and it will never, ever come again.
Will I be punished for taking my own life?
Will I be punished for taking my own life?
Most people would be, but not you, Susan. You see, I watched you long enough to understand how you feel. I don't expect you to believe me, but I actually have sympathy for you. Who knows, I could be your only friend. The only friend in the whole wide world. So like I said, I'm going to make you an offer. I want to help you. I will give you back your happiness in exchange for a simple task. Your life will change completely. You will be yourself again. And you will soon forget the sadness that has consumed your heart for years.
I have no reason to live. Please, just let me go.
I have no reason to live. Please, just let me go. I tried. I really did. But it's never going to be okay.
Who knows, maybe, but one way or the other. This isn't the end of your story. It's only the beginning, my dear, and there are great things waiting for you. Believe me.
What do you want me to do?
What do you want me to do?
Yes, I think it's time to explain. But where are my manners? We're still in the hall. This is not a place for a serious talk. Follow me to the next room. I'll tell you everything you need to know.
What's your offer then? What can you fix that life has destroyed?
Susan, death can fix nothing. But though we are both dead, I am not death. I might seem just like a strange old woman to you, but I'm just as powerful as gods. And I chose you, Susan Ashworth. I'll need you to go back and face 5 people. They're not Ordinary people, they're very special. Just like you, only in a slightly different way.
Is this why you fucked up my downfall run? Those 5 people, who are they?
Those 5 people, who are they?
The parasites, that's what I call them. They don't know each other, but their destinies are bound together. You will have to keep your eyes open and be constantly on guard. Those people will want to get closer to you. They might even pretend they are your friends, but don't let that fool you. They have nothing but cruel intentions. They'll want to hurt you, Susan. They'll want to kill you. As harmless as they might appear, parasites are the evil scum of the earth, and they all deserve to die.
Isn't my life bad enough without them?
Don't be frightened. You will have a great advantage over them. They don't know that you know. Do you understand what it means? You will become my hunter, serving punishment for their sins. A tool of destruction. A dark angel walking through the river of blood. You find your purpose in life and you see for the first time how satisfying it can be.
But how will I recognize them?
There isn't a great deal of people in your lonely life, is there, Susan? You will know when you see them. Bring those deceitful bastards in front of me, and we'll make them regret for everything they've done.
I'm a failure. Why did you choose me?
I'm a failure. Why did you choose me? Aren't you afraid I will let you down, whatever it is I have to do? Most days, it's enough of a struggle to crawl out of bed. I don't see the point in anything. I just want to disappear. And I hate everyone else because they know how to be happy. Everywhere I turn, there are people filled with hope and will to live. Or people so pitiful, they make me ashamed to be alive. I don't want them. There's nobody there for me. I am alone. I just want to vanish.
This is the very reason I chose you, Susan Ashworth. I know how you feel, because I felt like this myself for a very long time. You and me are very much alike. If you succeed, you will never feel broken again.
What makes you think I want to go back?
What makes you think I want to go back? I finally did it. I killed myself. That's all I ever wanted. And yet, it turns out to be just another failure. I want this suffering to stop.
Dear, dear Susan, you don't realize that the suffering never stops, do you? It only gets worse. This place is a passage between the world of the living and the world of the dead. You enter one of these corridors and you never come back. But you don't cease to exist. You remain.
Are you expecting me to kill them?
Are you expecting me to kill them?
No, Susan, I'm expecting you to fight for survival. To do everything you can to defend yourself. I know you're not a murderer. Quite the opposite, actually. You're a good person. But I also know that you don't want to suffer. And those people will want to cause you pain. They won't hesitate. In the end, you might have no choice. Think of it as gardening. If there were weeds among the flowers, you'd pull them out, wouldn't you? You'd get rid of them without thinking twice about it.
I'm not really a gardening type. but I see your point.
I'm glad. And remember this, you are not the only victim. If you don't stop them, the killing will continue. Innocent people will die. You have the opportunity to make the difference. And a chance to save yourself.
I can't do this. It's too
I
much.
can't do this. It's too much. Dealing with criminals is a job for the police, not someone like me.
Indeed, you are weak. That's why I have prepared a special gift for you. Immortality. You cannot die, Susan. You will always return to life no matter what happens to you.
What? This is the last thing I wanted. Please, can't you just let me die?
I've made the decision. As long as they are alive, you cannot die.
It's blackmail. You can't do that.
It's blackmail. You can't do that.
I'm doing it for your own good. Anyway, you are in no position to bargain with me. You will either go and do what you have to do, or suffer for eternity. Forever unable to find your peace.
This all must be just a weird dream. I don't believe you.
This all must be just a weird dream. I don't believe you.
Susan, see this door here? Let's go inside.
Do we have to?
I want to show you something that will help you make up your mind. Follow me. Yes, it's you, Susan. Come closer.
Do I have
Say
to?
hello.
I don't want to look at it. Haven't I had enough yet? That body in the ambulance. Then the forest. But this place is... This is exactly what I was trying to run away from. I don't want to be here. Make it go away.
I assumed it would be wise to give you a little taste of the suffering you'd endure. I want you to understand that you can keep going long after you come.
Crucified, all alone, in one place that's changed it all. I really don't want to be here. It's stuck in the cross. I suppose I could easily pull it out. I'll take that.
Susan, it's time to make a decision. The parasites are coming, whether you want it or not. You haven't really got much choice. You must stand up for yourself.
Fine, I'll do what you want.
Fine. I'll do what you want.
Excellent. I'm glad you have put your trust in me.
Achievement unlocked, follow the maggots.
I haven't really got anyone else.
You shall not regret this, my dear. Lights up.
We're back in the house.
We're back in the house.
Yes, but there is something else that must be done. You cannot leave my kingdom before a sacrifice is made.
What?
We have to blow out
Isn't it
a
enough
candle.
already?
Do not worry, my child. This is a mere formality I'm speaking of. The door to your world won't open unless you make a sacrifice of soul and a sacrifice of blood.
It doesn't sound good at all.
A candle in the
See
machine.
those candles here?
Yep.
Just blow one out, and that's it. Like I said, it's just a formality. Then on your way out, you will have to shed a few drops of blood. Not much, just a bit. Enough to open the door.
How much exactly?
Don't be afraid. It's easy. Anyone can do it. Just a sharp scratch. Is that how you used to say it?
Fine, I'll do that. Wish me luck, strange lady.
Fine. I'll do that. Wish me luck, strange lady.
I do. When you leave my house, head to the field. That's where you should be. Goodbye, my child. I'm not going to be far. I've never been.
All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 candles. Let's blow out this one.
They left me no choice, Alice. Maybe one day you'll forgive me.
See how easy that was? Now, head back to the field.
I'm
You've
gonna
got a job to do, Susan.
call that one not our fault. I wish I could straighten that painting.
What the? How did I get back here?
We already looked at ourselves. Can't examine the car. Yay, we're back. All right. Let us pull off the boards. God damn it. I'm gonna say that we should probably not do that. Mike. Aaron Mikulski. All right. Chapter 1 completed. Chapter 2. Second first breath.
Yes, I do enjoy fine art. Thank you for noticing. There's a certain raw beauty to it that modern painters often fail to recreate. I always wanted to be an artist myself, but it'll be a long time before I can call myself that. I often say that patients are my canvas, but my job is more about restoration, obviously. I look at the damaged human minds and bring them back to their former beauty. I'm sorry, I'm probably boring you.
No, it's not that. It's just... It's been a difficult couple of days. I'd really like to go home.
Of course, and go home you will. As soon as we've done this little assessment, okay, you probably know how it works. I've read in your file you used to be a nurse.
Yes, I know very well how it works. You want to check if I'm nuts.
Well, I wouldn't use that expression, obviously. But yes, we have to make sure you're safe and figure out how to help you. Also, as a nurse yourself, you know there's always paperwork involved. These forms won't fill themselves. Honestly, Susan, you have nothing to worry about. This is just a formality. I could tell straight away that you are not nuts.
Fine. What would you like to know? I will answer all your questions. Then I'll go home, take a long shower, and catch up on sleep.
Wonderful. Let's see then. Where do we begin?
She's awake, Doctor.
Good evening. It's good to see you awake at last. You're in the Cedar Lake Hospital. My name is Andrew. I'm one of the doctors.
Hey, that's my name.
Would you confirm your name for me, please?
Susan Ashworth.
Hello, Mrs. Ashworth. I'm glad to see you're all right. You're on the ward now. Your condition is stable. I can see your brain functions just fine and there's no permanent damage of any sort. We've checked your internal organs and they're fine too. You're a very lucky lady, Susan. You might experience extreme tiredness and lethargy for a couple of days, but that should soon pass.
After 36
I'll
pills, I
advise
would
plenty of rest
expect so,
now.
yeah.
The nurses on this ward will take it from here. Please let them know if you need anything. Take care, Mrs. Ashworth. Please, don't try to speak. What did you say? Don't worry, Mrs. Ashworth. Your arm is fine. No. There was nothing wrong with your arm, darling. Now calm down.
Would you like me to get you some water? Let me get you a drink. I'll be back in a second.
Why do some of the voices sound like they were recorded in like a tin can? And some of them sound like they were recorded in a professional studio? I don't get the inconsistency.
I'm sorry, Susan. Did I wake you? I have to take your blood pressure. 2 seconds and I'm gone. My name is Liz, by the way.
Hi, Liz.
I'm sorry. I know this isn't very nice. Believe me, I hate waking people up just for this. But being a nuisance is part of my stupid job, unfortunately. Oof, I hate this place. Tell you what, Susan. Can I call you Susan? So anyway, I shouldn't say it, but you know I'm going to anyway.
What are you going to say?
So lucky. It's crazy. You doing what you done, and her walking in, seeing what she saw.
Who's her?
That was a chance. 1 in a million. I'm not making any sense again, am I?
No.
I'm tired. They're working us to death here, you know. Modern day slavery.
Yeah, wage slavery.
One day I'll tell them what I really think. I swear I will.
Okay.
Ah, and here it is. You've got the blood pressure of an 18-year-old.
Great.
Just wanted to say you're lucky, I think. And that I hope you've changed your mind about some things. Got to go, but I'll see you later. You take care, sweetheart, yeah?
Yeah, I don't think Susan has changed her mind about anything. I really want to change my camera, but I'm afraid that if I tab out of the game, it's going to crash. That doesn't seem right. Don't like that.
Bad dream?
Yeah, really bad one.
Yeah, a really bad one.
I knew it. I could see as soon as I came in the room that you were having a nightmare. I guess I shouldn't have woken you up. What was it about?
I was burnt alive.
I was burnt alive.
Actually, it reminds me of something that happened the other day. There was this woman on the emergency unit, and she really wanted to smoke, you know? But they wouldn't let her, of course. She wasn't well at all, not just injured, but not right in the head. She was on 10 litres of oxygen through the face mask. She had to stay in bed, she was told. But she wouldn't listen, of course, and as soon as they'd left, she lit up a fag. The whole room went up in flames, and so did she. I guess you didn't really want to know that, did you? That's just me and my big gob. Typical. I never know when to shut up.
What's your name again?
What was your name again?
I forgot to introduce myself, didn't I? I always do that. So sorry, Susan. My name is Elizabeth. But you can call me Liz, like everyone else.
You're here a lot. Every time I open my eyes, I see you.
They make auxiliaries do crazy hours here. Seriously, I feel like I've got no life sometimes. I'll be here till the morning. To be honest, I keep coming here to hide. Please don't give me away. I just want to rest my legs for 2 minutes, that's all.
What happened to me?
What happened to me?
Well, how much do you remember?
I took some pills, and I fell asleep in the chair. I remember how the room kept spinning around me slowly. I felt so calm, and then...
All of a sudden, I was on a field of barley.
all of a sudden, I was on the field of barley. It was great at first. I felt happy. I was free. But it soon got worse. There was this tunnel, but there was no light at the end of it, only darkness. Then I got lost in the woods. There was my dead body hanged on the tree, a burning car, and a crow, and a deer. I heard something behind the trees, but I didn't dare to look. Then I found the house. The old woman who lived there, I think she was Death. Or maybe she was the devil. I'm not sure. She said they call her the Queen of Maggots. She said I should go back, gave me another chance. And so, here I am. Weird dream, eh?
Maybe it wasn't a dream. I really believe in that sort of stuff. It's not impossible.
It felt real, but it was just a dream. Can you now tell me who found me and what happened?
Well, your body went into a coma. You were lucky she came home and found you. I told you that before.
What? Who found me?
Your daughter, of course. She called an ambulance. If it wasn't for her, you'd sure be dead now, Susan.
My daughter?
We
Yes.
don't have a daughter, do we?
Why'd you look so pale all of a sudden, Susan?
I don't have a daughter. Whoever she is, she lied.
But why would she do that?
How should I know? I was in a coma, apparently.
Apparently.
So she lied. It doesn't change the fact that you owe her your life.
I was fine. I didn't ask for any help. Sorry.
How long have I been here?
How long have I been here?
I was told you arrived at the hospital at 7 in the evening. You had a cardiac arrest in the ambulance. They had to resuscitate you. Your heart stopped beating for nearly a minute, but they managed to bring you back. You went to the intensive care unit, where they gave you a dose of antidote and pumped your stomach. As soon as your condition was stable, they brought you on this ward. It's called Dime Ward. I call it Die Ward, because all the patients who come here want to die. It's a suicide watch unit. That's why it's so strict. You have to be careful. Nurses here are trigger happy with the sedatives.
When will they let me go home?
When will they let me go home?
I'm not sure. Probably not today. Maybe tomorrow. Look, I shouldn't say that, but you seem like a nice person. I feel like I should warn you. There's this doctor here. They call him Dr. X. He's a chief of psychiatry in this hospital. You won't be able to go home until he's talked to you, and he's really good at getting into your head. You know what I'm saying? He will ask you a lot of tricky questions. But he's a really great guy. You should trust him.
Tell me more about this Dr. X.
Tell me more about this Dr. X.
His name is Xavier Zellman, but everyone just calls him Dr. X. He comes on the ward often, usually late in the afternoon or in the evening. I personally really like him, but you hear all sorts of stories in a place like this, you know. I don't know what to believe anymore. All I know is he's been very friendly and supportive. Some doctors won't even say hello to you, but Dr. X usually stops and asks how I am. He knows I have some problems. He can see I'm not happy here. He actually offered me some free weekly sessions. I think I might take him up on his offer.
What are they saying about him?
Oh yeah, they say he's a big flirt. Nurses, cleaners, patients. He doesn't care, as long as they're wearing a skirt. One girl I knew, Linda, I heard they had an affair. Stupid girl. Well, she left, and I never saw her again.
No,
Why do you think that is?
I don't like this
Dr. X
guy.
got her knocked up. They covered it up and quietly got rid of her. Probably paid her some money. I don't know how these things work, but it must have been enough to shut her up. I bet he'll be more careful now.
Gross.
I can't really say a bad word about him, personally. Well, one thing. Maybe. Don't laugh, okay? He's got a weird smell.
What do you mean?
He smells funny. I don't know. Maybe it's just bad aftershave. Or maybe it's something he eats.
Oh, thanks for the warning. I'll try not to get too close to him.
Now that I think about it, there's something else too. I'll tell you this, Susan. He starts talking to you, and you just open up and tell him everything. It's very odd. I don't exactly hide things from people, but he got some really private stuff out of me. Really private. You know what I mean? Things I wouldn't tell my mother about. And we haven't even started those sessions yet. So, be prepared for that.
Sure, but it's a bit too late for me to hide how I feel now anyway. I think I made it very clear when I swallowed those pills.
Dr. Zed in Downfall, was his name Zellman? Or is he different? Did you see this daughter of mine?
Did you see this daughter of mine?
No, sorry, Susan. Apparently she came in the ambulance with you, but then she remembered something and had to go. I think someone mentioned she went in quite a hurry.
Of course she did. She was worried I'd ask her what she was doing in my flat.
Saving your life?
Do I really have to give her a benefit of the doubt just because of that?
One would assume so. That girl is a hero. Maybe real heroes always leave before their identity is revealed.
Or she was a burglar, attempting to steal from me.
That's a possibility too. Have you got anything very precious in your flat?
Maybe.
Tell me something more about yourself.
Tell me something more about yourself.
Me? I'm a nobody. I'm just a hard-working girl. We all have to pay our bills somehow, right? I rent a room not far from here. There are 2 other girls living in the house. One is an auxiliary nurse, like me. She's always sick. The other one is a stripper. At least I think so. She's never home at night.
Maybe she works at night, like you.
Yeah, but I don't leave for work wearing red stockings and heels, do I?
No, you're right. You're a real nurse, not some man's fantasy of one.
I used to do all that for my boyfriend. You know, dress up as a sexy nurse and all. Well, I did it just once, really. He didn't like it that much. He didn't like me that much either. Broke up with me last Valentine's Day.
Oh,
Days he chose that one, eh?
Liz.
He never told me why, but I don't care anymore.
All right. I'm going to pause real quick. I need to go get a drink. I will be right back. I'm tired. Let me sleep now.
I'm tired. Let me sleep now.
Fine. I'll see you again. Be careful who you trust here, Susan. They will be watching you.
How do I know you're not one of them?
You don't. But do I really look like a bad person to you?
I don't know. Maybe not.
I'll see you tonight. Remember what I said. Dreams are just dreams. But when they turn into nightmares, it's good to have someone there to pinch your arm and wake you up, right?
Whatever you say, Liz.
We'll start with a little chat about your childhood. I want you to be as honest as possible. It's important if we want to get to the bottom of your problem. Count to 10 and tell me when you're ready, Susan.
Hold on a second. All right. See, no, not that one. That one. There we go. Oh no, it's gonna crash, isn't it? Yeah, it's gonna crash. All right. All right, we're back. Let's do this again.
Let me sleep now.
Fine. I'll see you. Be careful, they will be watching.
How do I...
You don't.
Don't. But do I really look like...
Maybe not.
I'll see you. Remember what I said. Dreams are... But when they turn into nightmares, it's good...
There we go.
We'll start with a little chat about your childhood. I want you to be as honest as possible. It's important if we want to get to the bottom of your problem. Count to 10 and tell me when you're ready, Susan. This isn't all about whether you're nuts or not, like we said before. It's about finding what has caused how you're feeling now.
Does that say University of Phoenix?
Solution. In order to achieve
It does.
I need to get
You're not
to
a real
know you
doctor.
better. Can we talk about your childhood first? Your parents. When you're a child, your life revolves around them. What was your father like? Did you have a good relationship with him?
He wasn't a good father to me.
No, he wasn't a good father to me. He was a cold, scary man. Had this wall around him. I could never talk to him about anything. He wouldn't understand. He'd just punish me instead. Maybe it's his fault I got some wires crossed in my head, because he never loved me. I've always wondered what it feels like to have a loving dad.
Maybe it's not too late to fix things between you two.
It is. He's dead. Cancer. 6 years ago.
I see. But it isn't too late for you to put things right in your heart. Have you forgiven him?
Yes. What happened, happened. I see no point in blaming him forever.
Good. Clearly you closed this chapter in your life. Holding a grudge against your father would be holding a grudge against yourself.
How did you get to that crazy assumption?
Your father is a part of you. whether you want it or not.
I don't.
Children subconsciously copy their parents' behavior and recreate it later in life.
I'm sorry, but I have to disagree.
Why does that upset you, Susan? This isn't something I just made up. These are scientific facts which have been tested and proven over the years.
If you say so, fine.
You haven't really forgiven your father, have you? That's what it's all about.
I said fine.
This is definitely something we have to work on in the future. Let's talk about your mother now. What was she like? Would you care to tell me about her?
I had a wonderful mum.
I can't complain. My mum was great. She brought me up well. Me and her, we were like best friends, like soulmates. We did everything together. She passed away 7 years ago. When Dad first got diagnosed with cancer, it was too much for her. He kept pretending he was fine, but she just couldn't take it. Her heart gave up. She died quickly. My father kept fighting it. Another 8 months of illness and intensive chemo finally beat him, though. He thought he was unbeatable, but he wasn't.
Okay, I'm beginning to get a better picture. That's enough about your parents for now. Let's take 2 minutes, and we will talk about something else.
I need to get out of this place. I hate hospitals. Besides, I really want to go home and forget all about this.
There's nothing interesting under the pillow. Just looking at this pillow makes me wonder how many people have died with their heads on it. I'm sure it's been washed many times since then, but it still sends a chill down my spine. Come to think about it, I nearly died here myself. Wait, I did die for a moment, didn't I? No, we don't need to lie down right now. The needles are stuck at 10:08. It's probably broken, or maybe it just needs new batteries. It's full of latex gloves, 3 different sizes. Take 1 glove. Okay. Okay. It's a list of drugs from patients for patient in side room 2. I guess that's me then. I want a lot of sedatives, it appears. The stuff they're giving me could knock out a horse and give it a headache for a week too. It could also cause hallucinations and paranoia. How bizarre. Why would they want to give me all that? I'm not crazy, I know that for sure. If anyone's crazy here, it's someone who put me on all this medication for no good medical reason. Stop infection in its tracks. Every patient contact needs clean hands. Stop the flu. Cover your nose. Wash your hands. All that good stuff. There's someone
Hello?
inside.
I guess I should wait my turn.
Alright, what is it? Is it a bathroom? Toilet door, okay. Bunch of chrysanthemums. I hate flowers. Are these the same flowers from Downfall? Don't like flowers. I really don't care what they smell like. No way I'm taking them. I don't like flowers, especially chrysanthemums. Side room 2. They must be keeping another suicidal nutcase in there. Isn't this side room 2? I thought we were in side room 2. That should be side room 1. It's a list of drugs for patients in side room 1 and some notes. According to this, her name is Anne Burden, 35 years of age. She's taking a lot of sedatives and has a long history of drug abuse. It seems that on top of it all, she was taking methadone for heroin withdrawal syndrome. At the bottom of the page, there's a note saying she's actually a private patient who's staying out here out of her own free will. Lucky lady. I guess it won't be so easy for me to leave the ward. You look like an asshole. I bet she thinks those red-rimmed glasses make her look attractive. I know her kind all too well, completely dedicated to her job, yet totally brainless and close-minded.
I'd like to go home now.
Well, so would I. But there are procedures and a system in place. I can't just let you go like that.
What?
So,
Look,
what do I need?
I'm very busy at the moment. I'll come and talk to you in a minute, alright?
Okay. Excuse me, where's the exit?
Excuse me. Where's the exit?
It's just down the corridor, ma'am.
Thanks. I'll be on my way then.
Can I see the discharge letter first?
A discharge letter? What for?
Some of our patients are under observation and aren't allowed out of the ward. For their own safety, of course.
It sounds like we're prisoners here.
It's for the patient's safety, ma'am. If you haven't been discharged by the doctors, I'm afraid I can't let you through. May I ask what your name is?
I'll come back later.
Please do, ma'am. We'll be right here.
Where is Anne Burden? We need to become Anne Burden.
Is Liz here?
And who's Liz?
That young nurse who was here last night. Black hair, very chatty. She said her name was Liz.
I'm sorry. A lot of people come through here. I can't remember everyone's name.
You don't...
Can you return to your bed now, please?
You don't know your nurses?
Medication. I can't be chasing around after every single patient.
Beg your pardon?
Look, I'm very busy at the moment. I'll come and talk to you in a minute, alright?
Are you Liz? That must be the patient from side room 2. Again, we're the patient from side room 2. God, doesn't she look confused? Strange, she looks like someone I know. Hold on, I wanna go take a peek. Patient files are piled up on the desk.
Please do not touch these. They are all confidential documents.
I was only going to tidy up.
I'm sorry. Are you one of the housekeepers? Why did you dress up as a patient?
I just can't stand mess, that's all. And there's no need to be sarcastic.
Who's being sarcastic?
Hi, are you alright? Can we talk for a minute?
I can't talk. Please, just leave me alone.
Oh, I mean you no harm. I'm trapped here, just like you.
Trapped? I don't know. It's just so hard to think without it.
That what?
But you're a stranger. And you're not one of those lovely nurses either. They look after me so well. I trust the nurses like I trusted my mother.
I just want to talk. I need your help.
Unless it's Mother who sent you. Was it her? Please tell me it was her.
Yeah, sure. I'm a good friend of your mother.
I miss her so much. I can't remember you very well. But you should know this. If you really are a friend, you will know my mother's name. The name that haunts me. A beautiful name.
Yeah, sure I do. Now, let me ask you.
What is it?
Oh, well...
What is my mother's name?
Joan Burden, Mary Burden, Elizabeth Burden, Mandy Burden, Sarah Burden, Alice Burden, I don't know, Anne Burden. I don't know.
I don't know.
No, of course you don't. Leave me alone. Please, just leave me alone.
Did you leave anything in the bathroom? Looks like it hasn't been emptied for a while. There are a lot of discarded medication pots in there, among other gross stuff. Take one of these medication pots. Please stop writing messages in the mirror. While we are currently experiencing difficulties in maintaining a high level of cleanliness due to sudden absence of our cleaning staff, we ask all patients to be considerate to help us keep the ward tidy. Alright. Turn the hot water on. Large shard of glass is lying on the side. Take shard of glass. Is there nothing on the mirror? I thought... Oh. Lie? Rather filthy. Hold on. Can you put it under the pillow? All right. There's a gnat flying directly into my face right now, which is rather annoying.
If you really...
But I know...
I'm thinking it's either Elizabeth or Alice, because they have LIE.
Elizabeth.
No, you're wrong.
Damn it.
Leave me alone. Please. If you really are
But I know...
Alice?
Alice.
No, leave
Damn
me
it.
alone.
All right. I don't know what to do.
Someone is coming.
Is it the asshole? Of course it is.
Have you rang the bell? Is there an emergency?
I'm feeling a bit woozy.
Are you really? You look fine to me.
No, I'm really not feeling well.
Fine, I'll call the doctor for you. But I can't help it if he's busy and can't get here straight away. In the meantime, I know how to make you feel better. I think it's time we give you some medication. Can you please tell me your name and your date of birth?
Susan Ashworth, 24th of May, 1970.
I'm just going to check your name band now to confirm that. That's fine. That's fine. I'd like you to drink this liquid, please.
Why did it play
It
twice?
will help you relax. It will help you relax. That's a good girl. Now, drink it down. You'll feel much better. Now, go back to your room and rest. You'll be able to relax and have a great sleep.
Is it Sheila? I think it's Sheila. Side room 1, this is where I'm staying. Hopefully not much longer. Why is the side room so inconsistent? Narcotic cart. So hard to concentrate. Is this thing filled with drugs? I'll fill it with this drug.
The drugs have worn off and I feel better now. But I can't let them do that to me again. I need to get out of here.
If you really are a friend, you will the name...
But I know it.
Sheila.
Sheila.
Yes. It was my mother who sent you after all. I'm sorry I didn't believe you. But my head's all messed up.
So, let's have a little chat, sweetheart.
Do you know how to get out of this place? Or do you know how to get out of here?
Do you know how to get out of here?
We're not supposed to get out. We must stay here. Do what they say. Take pills they give us. Sometimes, if I behave, they give me the red stuff.
We have the red
I
stuff.
wait for it. I'm being good.
What is this red stuff?
It's a drug. My favourite one. Red stuff takes the pain away. I must stay here. Good nurses have been most kind. They always remember. They know I'm suffering. But it is not the same as the drugs I see in my dreams. On the other side of the mirror, there's a spider's heart full of drugs.
Yeah, we saw that.
I just can't seem to find it anymore.
I see.
It's weird that we found that out after we got drugged. What exactly is this little treat you mentioned?
What exactly is this little treat you mentioned?
It's the red teardrop of pure happiness. They bring it, I drink it down, and my pain goes away. Without it, I just feel so angry. It's like I'm going crazy. It's funny, but I just get so fucking angry sometimes.
Relatable.
I'm dying, I think. We're all dying, I heard.
Yeah.
She said I'd go to hell for it, but I didn't do anything. I didn't know. Does he know?
Does who know?
Him!
Who's him?
Right. Okay. No, probably not.
I need the red medicine. I need it now.
We have some if you want it.
I must be a good girl. I must be a nice girl.
Maybe I could get you some of that stuff. Do you know where they keep it?
Oh, they have it hidden well. You can't get there.
We already did.
Or maybe you can. I see it in my dreams sometimes. It's where the nurses are. But in my dream, there are no nurses there. I see it, but I can't get it. It's so near, and yet so far. I can still hear the broken heartbeat of the spider's heart.
What's your name?
Feel like sharing? What's your name?
There is nothing to share. Everyone died. Everyone. And my treat, my red stuff, it's not the same. I keep lying to myself. I'm a mean little liar. Always have been. This vein, you see, it goes straight to my heart. That's why it hurts so much.
It does.
I wish I could. Just one more time.
No.
But it's all lost now. Everything. I was always happy to settle for a consolation prize, you know?
Alright. How about we swap our name bands?
How about we swap our name bands?
Oh yeah, I don't mind. But that would be like a favour to you, yeah?
Correct.
Well, technically, you wouldn't lose anything, because I'd give you my name band instead. Does that make any sense?
Sure, yeah. I do want something better in return, though. I'm not that stupid. I know you'll use it to get out of here.
Oh, I never said you're stupid. I just really want to go home. Please understand.
That's fine. I don't mind. I'll give it to you if you get me the red stuff. What do you say?
Absolutely.
I thought nurses give it to you anyway.
No, not that. I'm talking about the real thing. Something you can only get in the world of dreams.
You got it.
Now that is something special.
Is it safe?
It's perfectly safe.
Okay. I'll see what I can do.
I'll talk to you later.
Talk to you later, yeah?
Yes. Go. Be careful. They're watching us. And remember, we must be nice to earn the red stuff. Always be nice.
Poor woman.
Alright. Is this what you need?
I've found the thing you asked me for, but are you absolutely certain it won't harm you?
Don't be silly. Of course it won't.
Fine. I hope you know what you're doing. Can I have your name band now, please?
Yes. No matter what they say, I do keep my promises.
What do they? You know what? It doesn't matter. Thank you for your help.
"35 years of age."
I feel much better now. Can you please discharge me?
I'm glad to hear that. But I can't discharge you until Dr. X sees you. He should be doing his round very soon. Please return to your bed and wait for him, all right? Please do not touch these. They are all confidential documents.
Yeah? Well, maybe you shouldn't leave them out on the desk for everyone to see.
If you are looking for something to read, we have some magazines for patients here.
Thanks, but I think I'll pass.
Sorry, Mom, can't let you through. We'll need to see a discharge letter from your doctor first.
Right. It seems that a discharge letter is the only ticket out of here.
How do we get the discharge letter?
I've already got one glove in my pocket.
Come on. Perfect. I wonder if we have to ring the bell for assistance, or if we can just talk to her. November 1975, November 15th.
Can I make a phone call, please?
Oh, yes, of course. But the phone's being used at the moment. Can you please come back in 5 minutes? Thanks.
Let me save real quick, just in case it crashes again. Primary save.
Someone is coming.
Have you rang the bell? Is there an emergency?
The toilet's blocked.
What? Oh, well, that's hardly an emergency.
It is when you need to use it urgently, like I do.
I see. Fine, I'll sort it out.
Perfect.
Just give me a minute.
Alright. You do that. We're just gonna slip over.
It's the gloves. Again! I guess I'll have to get my hands dirty since the cleaner's called in sick.
Susan, let us go. Let us go. Let us go. Turn around.
Sorry, Mom, can't let you through. We'll need to...
Here. Are you happy now?
Yes, that seems fine.
Perfect.
Can I just check your name band to confirm that you are indeed Anne Burton?
Oh, all right. I didn't realize you knew how to read.
Susan.
There you go. Can I go now?
Of course. Thank you, Mom. We'll see you soon.
No, you won't. Now get out of my way.
Storage room. What are these pictures?
And you must be Susan Ashworth.
Well, perhaps I am.
Do you mind if I ask you where you're heading to?
Home?
I was just going for a little walk, stretch my legs, get some fresh air. Give it a rest. I'm not going anywhere.
Miss Ashworth, please relax. There's been a mistake. You have been prescribed wrong medication. I apologize sincerely on behalf of my team and the hospital. but luckily we managed to spot it on time.
On time? You have no idea what I've been through?
Once again, I'm truly sorry. I promise no more drugs will be given to you.
Can I just go home?
I personally guarantee you will have a good, peaceful sleep tonight, and you can be discharged in the morning.
Why can't I go tonight? I want to go now.
I'm really sorry, but we can't legally discharge suicidal patients without a full psychiatric assessment. It's too late for it now, but I promise we'll have a chat in my office first thing in the morning, okay? And then you can go home. Is that all right?
Not really.
I haven't really got much choice, have I?
Now I'd like to ask you some questions about your life, Susan. You might find them very personal, but it's important that you answer me as honestly as possible.
Fine. Let's get it over with then, shall we? I'd like to go home at last.
Of course, I understand. So, Susan, let's see. Are you living alone at the moment?
I'm gonna take a quick break. I'll be right back. I live on my own, and it suits me just fine.
I live on my own, and it suits me just fine. I don't need anyone. People mostly bore me. Sometimes they annoy me or upset me. I'm happy with how things are at the moment. I have my little bit of space, and it's my own. It's private. I'd like to keep it that way.
What do you do for a living?
I'm between jobs at the moment.
I'm between jobs at the moment. I'll find something soon. But it's been difficult. I didn't feel that great. I felt weak and powerless and tired most of the time. I felt really awfully tired.
Typical depression symptoms. We can give you something for that. You'll feel stronger and motivated.
I admire your faith in modern medication, Doctor. I hope you're right.
Describe to me what your mornings look like. What is the first thing you do each day?
Drink strong coffee and smoke on the balcony.
I drink strong coffee and smoke on the balcony. I know it's not a great start for the day, but it's one of my little pleasures in life that I find very hard to say no to.
Would you say that you feel safer at home than outside?
Yeah, I suppose.
Yeah, I suppose. It's not really about safety. I've just felt sad for a long time now. Really sad, you know? Somehow it brings me down even more when I go out and see all those happy, successful people. It makes me feel more like a failure. If I don't see it, it doesn't hurt that much.
What do you think is missing in your life? Or rather, what is one thing that you think would make your life better?
I really like 2 and 4. Let's do 4.
Something to fight for, you know? A reason to go on.
There's always a reason to live. Sometimes we just don't see it that clearly.
Well, Doctor, I must have gone all blind then, because I can't see any.
Have you ever attended group therapy for depression or some other form of counseling?
I'm not sure it's a good idea.
No, I'm not sure it's a good idea. Especially the group therapy thing. I'd hate it.
You should at least give it a go first, and then decide. If you don't like it, we can think of something else, yeah?
If you insist. But I doubt it'll help.
Do you have problems sleeping?
Every night?
Every night. I take pills for that. There aren't any left now, though.
In the light of recent events, I think you should stay off those pills for a while. I suggest you drink some hot milk before bed instead. Would you describe for me how you feel at the moment?
I feel fine now. Before the accident.
Definitely better than before the accident.
Good. Hopefully you can now move on from here. With a bit of luck, you will enjoy life again. Suicide attempts often have that effect on people. Same as near-death experience. It makes you realize that you're not ready to die yet. Do you find it hard to concentrate?
Not really.
No, not really.
Do you drink alcohol, Susan?
Sometimes.
Only sometimes.
I'd suggest you don't consume any alcohol at all for a while.
Because it's a
Does that
depressant?
sound like something you can do?
Yeah, sure. I'm not a big drinker anyway.
Sometimes when life gets too much and people feel sad or upset, they think about suicide. Do you often think about suicide?
I used to think about it sometimes.
Well, I used to think about it sometimes. Don't you think about it when you're really down?
Susan, I'm a psychiatrist. My job is to talk people out of it. Would you ask a fireman if he ever thinks about setting fire to his house?
It seems like a
I
cogent
suppose
question.
not. But I'm sure lots of people have times when they do think about it.
I couldn't say, Susan. The statistics show that men are 3 times more likely than women to commit suicide. That puts you in the minority. But of course, that's missing the point. Suicide is never the solution. There's always a way of solving whatever problem you might have.
I realize that now.
Please, in your own words, try to explain to me, why did you really try to take your own life, Susan?
Nothing was making me happy anymore.
Nothing was making me happy anymore. There wasn't a single thing that would bring a smile to my face. I kept thinking, won't it be better if I just disappear? I really tried to find something. Took a long bath, picked up a book, watched some television, but I just couldn't get into anything. All those things seemed like worthless distractions, and I myself felt obsolete, needless. It just would get worse and worse. By the afternoon, I realized I cried for the past 3 hours. I didn't even know I'd been crying until I went to the bathroom and saw my face in the mirror. I looked like a ghost. I looked like I was dead already, you know? And then I saw the sleeping pills. I thought, why not? And I did it.
Do you feel as if you're a burden, or that life isn't worth living?
Sometimes when I feel really low.
Sometimes, when I feel really low, I used to think everyone would be happier without me. But I guess people don't really care. Besides, I live alone. Who could I be a burden to?
What makes you feel better?
My cats. Work used to make me happy. Antidepressants really did it for me. A long bath. Music. I play the piano when I'm feeling down.
My cats. I always put out a bowl of food for the stray cats. They're ever so grateful. I like their company.
What makes you feel worse?
People. I hate it when it rains all the time. Noise. Too much noise really upsets me. Loneliness. I wish I had someone to talk to sometimes.
People. They've let me down too many times. I don't know who to trust anymore. I only trust my cats these days.
So you say in the suicide note.
Because that's true. I've been stabbed in the back more times than I could count.
Have you imagined your funeral? and how people will react to your death.
Probably nobody would come anyway.
Probably nobody would come anyway. Can you imagine it? Now that's a sad picture. Loved by no one. Missed only by some cats. No tears shed for me. No flowers on my grave. But that's okay. I never liked flowers. I wouldn't miss that.
Finally, I'd like you to tell me about Eric.
Eric?
Yes, your husband. I believe this might be important.
You have a husband?
What can you tell me about your relationship? What had happened between you two?
All four of these tell me exactly nothing. It's getting late. Can we talk about it some other time?
It's getting late. Can we talk about it some other time?
Fine. I suppose you've opened enough for one day. Okay, one more question. This is just a formality, but I have to ask, are you going to do it again?
That's a hard one. I don't know. But hey, I've got it. The answer is no, I'm not. Thank you very much.
Excellent. We're nearly done here. There's just one more thing I must clear with you. What exactly happened last night?
Well, after I'd met you outside the ward yesterday, I went back to my room and fell asleep. I slept really well, considering what happened earlier. But then someone woke me up. It was the same nurse who was so friendly with me the first night. She said we needed to talk.
We must go, Susan. You are not safe here.
But...
Please, you must follow me. Quickly.
Oh, this is
I went
weird.
after her. The ward seemed very quiet. It must have been late at night.
Hurry!
Wait for me. Tell me what's going on here. The security guys were gone. She pointed at the corridor and said,
You go first. I'll explain everything in a minute. Susan, if we don't escape now, they're going to hurt you. Please trust me. I know a way out of here. I'll help you escape.
Who's gonna
Let's
hurt?
go down this corridor. I'll be right behind you.
Who's gonna hurt us, though? Are you gonna hurt us? Liz? Where are you at?
I think I can hear someone coming.
Damn it! We can't go through there. Let's turn back, Susan. I know another way.
Liz, are you gonna betray us?
Turn left here. We can use the maintenance lift to get us out of this place.
Are we on the
What are
roof?
you doing on the roof?
Yeah.
Liz. What the hell are you doing? And why is there blood on your clothes? Liz.
It's quicker than the stairs. And besides, all the doors are locked anyway. This is the only way out of here. The only escape. Let's both jump. It won't hurt, you'll see.
This is a bad idea. Come down, we'll talk.
This is a bad idea. Come down and we'll talk.
I've made up my mind. I need to end this suffering now. Besides, I have no one to live for anyway. No one ever listened to me. No one ever cared.
I listened. You're a nice girl. You have your whole life ahead of you.
You listened. Did you really?
Of course I did. You talk a lot, but I've always been a good listener. I liked talking to you.
So do you remember that story then? The one I told you the other night?
Which one?
The one about the woman in A&E?
She smoked a cigarette and burned in her bed.
Yeah, she smoked a cigarette and burned in bed.
Okay, you have listened. Maybe you're right. Or maybe it was just a blind guess. But I must jump anyway. I have no choice.
Wait! Please stop and think for a second.
Did you not hear what I said? I have no choice.
Yes, you do! You can choose to come back inside with me, and we'll just forget this like it never happened, okay?
Do you remember that other thing I told you?
Your boyfriend?
I'm sure I told you about my flatmates. Did I tell you what one of them does for a living? I bet you don't remember that.
One is a stripper.
She's a stripper.
Yes. Or at least that's what I think she is.
Right.
You've listened. I just wish other people did.
I'm sure they do. It can't be that bad.
What do you know? Why do you care anyway?
I don't want you to make the same mistake I did.
I thought you of all people knew how it feels. When you're trapped, and you can't trust anyone.
Look, I'm sure there must be someone who cares about you.
My colleagues don't care, my family don't care, even my fucking boyfriend never cared. He said he needed to go find himself. Did I tell you when he broke up with me?
Valentine's Day.
On Valentine's Day.
Yes. Valentine's Day. You and I could have been good friends, you know.
Achievement unlocked, I listened.
To everything I said after all. I'll be back. When you need help, I'll be there, Susan.
Liz.
But right now, it's time for me to let go.
Liz.
No.
Damn it, Liz.
After that, I went back. I tried telling people about Liz, but they all thought I was crazy again and didn't believe me.
And you were absolutely sure you saw Liz jump off this building?
You know, it doesn't matter. I just want to finish this and get some fresh air.
Susan, I know Liz well. She wouldn't do something like that. As a matter of fact, I saw her this morning. She's fine. I'd like you to come with me and see her. Say hi. Make sure she's alright.
Stop treating me like I'm crazy. Fine, I'll go. I don't even care that much anyway. The door is locked?
I plan ahead, Susan. I had a feeling in my gut, and my gut's never wrong. I feel like I really got to know you, though. I'm very sorry you've had such a difficult life. I like your green eyes and your sleek cheekbones. You're a clever girl,
Doctor.
Susan, but the sadness has poisoned you for too long. There is no coming back from it.
Doctor. Personal space.
I would have let you go if it wasn't for Liz.
Personal space. Bubble. Looks like a theater. Stops the music. Hi there. Are we back in Distraint 2?
Who are you?
I am the Crow, of course. I will get you out of here. Unless Susan wants to stay. I thought so. There are 2 doors leading out of this place. One of them will simply take Susan back to where she belongs. But behind the other one, there is a great reward for her. It's something she always wanted. Something she longs for every single day.
Where are those doors? I can't see them.
Just walk back to the right side of the stage. My dear little Susan can't miss them. Does Susan like my girls? I knew she would.
What are they?
Whatever they are, tell them to stop staring.
But they are here to guide Susan. They are the guardians of the doors. They know which door she should enter to get her rewards. But there is one problem.
There's always a problem. I'm not even surprised. Which door should I go through?
I will leave that to Susan's own best judgment. But this might be her only chance to find what she had lost. Waste it. And Susan will never get it back. Susan has one question. And she can only ask one of them. She must use it wisely.
Fine, I can do that. But what's the catch?
It's very simple. One of my girls always tells the truth, while the other one always lies.
And I'm guessing you can't tell me which is which?
It's something I've forgotten myself a long time ago, Susan. But does it really matter? One question is all Susan needs to find the right door.
I wish it had stopped staring at me.
Which door would the other doll point me to?
Do we have to blow out another candle? I think we have to blow out another candle. The hospital body bag. Okay then.
You treacherous, dirty bastard.
Yep.
I opened my heart to you, and you stabbed me to death in cold blood. You'll pay for this. I swear you will. But this means the old woman was right. I can't die. I'm immortal. I think it's time to find out how very mortal you are, Doctor.
So I just want to say, just as a small serendipity, I moved my camera into the lower right-hand corner, and now I am covering up a pair of boobs. So I don't actually have to censor it, because I'm censoring it by accident. So, we're going to grab an iron bar, which is behind my camera. Brings his victims down here in hospital body bags. It's the suicide note I wrote. Why would he put it up on the wall? My name is Susan Ashworth. I live alone in this cold 2-bedroom flat, rarely go outside, blah 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 blah. Another unlucky victim of the killer. This one looks like she's been dead for a long time. Old rusty door. Sorry. I don't know why it skipped through there. I don't know if that'll actually do anything. There's an old bar of soap on one of the shelves. If I don't find anything else, maybe I can use this chair as a weapon. Oh, there we go. Lucky I didn't sit in it. Still, this wooden leg might be of some use. Just needs a bit of an edge to it. God, I hate the weird ones. I've seen something like this before, the living paintings. Except this here is a dead body suspended on wires and tied to a chair.
You're gonna pay for this, you bastard.
Yes. This body is quite badly decomposed already. While real art lasts forever, Doctor's models will soon run and fall apart. That sick man, how did he manage to hide all this madness? I guess he couldn't get a hold of an ermine, so he used this creepy baby doll instead. I could probably find some use for this. It seems this place has been closed down for a long time. One day, when they eventually demolish it, all the evidence will get buried under the piles of rubble. This must be the only way out of here. God, it's Liz. But it's impossible. I spoke to her last night. I tried to stop her from jumping. And yet, here she is, stuck on a metal rod, looking like she's been dead for a lot longer than that. What happened then? Was it just a dream? Am I really going crazy? Or was she really there? Just already dead? Pockets are empty. I hope at least you'll find some peace in death. What? A key to this prison right next to the door? Would the doctor be stupid enough to just leave it here? So we've got 2 iron bars and a key. I want to check the other side first before we go through there. That looks like story advancement. It seems he used a lot of makeup to turn her into the spitting image of Mona Lisa. There we go. Fake skeleton. It had probably been used for teaching before it ended up here. Large metal bolt lies on one of the shelves. Doctor probably considers himself quite an artist. I could probably make a weapon here. Alright. Iron bar. Soap. Nope. Chair leg. Doll's head. Another iron bar. Another bolt. Or the first bolt. There we go. Alright, is that all we have? I guess so. So we need more. Nothing else in here? Alright, we need to find what we can make a weapon with.
I can leave now and forever forget about this place and Dr. X. I have my own problems. I'm not cut out to bring murderers to justice. I've got the key. It's clearly been left here for me to find. Was it Liz who did it? If it really was her, it's clear she would have wanted me to leave. If she'd planned a revenge, surely she would have left me a fucking gun instead. On the other hand, this man is a serial killer. He murdered a lot of women. He murdered me. He will carry on killing if I don't put a stop to it. And I'm pretty sure none of those brain-dead idiots upstairs will believe my story. Just like when I told them about Liz on the roof. They'll never take my word over the doctor's. I'm just a fucked up loser to them. But they're screaming. He's got someone in there. His next victim. It's probably too late to save her, but what if it isn't? I told the old lady I'm not a killer. Maybe I'm wrong. I've never tasted vengeance before. Not like this. What if it feels good? It's time to decide. Do I stay and fight? Or leave and carry on with my life like all this never happened?
We're staying, obviously. Just need to find what to do. Oh, saw blade? Please, take it. No. What is with the lights? No. You know it's there. Just take it. Take. Thank you. I should secure the top of the weapon now so the saw stays in place when I use it. There we go. That's it. I can take it now. Can I use the soap now? Can't do anything with soap here. Needs the right size nut to secure the bolt. Can't do anything with that. Another poor victim of the Mad Doctor. There's something shiny on one of her fingers. Can I take it? Metal nut is stuck on her finger like a ring. I could pull it off the finger. I could pull it off if the finger wasn't so swollen and stiff. The soap is dry as a bone. Okay. Her limp body is positioned in the exact same way as the painting. It seems like the killer used wire to keep her head tilted to the side. Rusty metal locker. Let's open it quietly. Take the wrench. Alright, I think I know how to get the ring. There's nothing to take from the Mona Lisa. Why do you keep staring at it? There we go. Come on. No. There's the ring. Now I just need to tighten that nut using some tool. Weapons complete. I suppose it's time to go and see the doctor. Sweet, we got 2 weapons. We got the mace and the spear.
I don't need eyes to enjoy your fear. Scream louder, little bitch. Scream your lungs out. Louder, I said. Yes, this is by far my favorite of songs. Would you like me to dance for you? Unlike you, I know all art needs to be appreciated. Your scream is like a poem without words.
He's wearing a mask and a blindfold. He's convinced I'm dead and no one knows about this place. Well, looks like you just made a big mistake, you arrogant asshole.
Your body, an instrument. I never thought you had it in you, and yet you make every fiber in my body tremble with excitement. Your body will forever be admired by those like me, who understand the only pure and true form of art.
Can I kill him yet? Thank you. I wouldn't stand a chance, he'd just kill me again. I need a weapon. Well, we have 2. Achievement unlocks sharp scratch. You'll feel a sharp scratch. What's up, Doc? Do you believe in karma, Doc? See you in hell. You'll feel a sharp scratch.
You'll feel a sharp scratch.
Wait. He finally got what he deserved. I hope he rots in hell. I've just saved this girl's life, but why do I feel so angry?
Thank you. Thank you so much. He would have killed me. Like the others. The animal. You gave him what he deserved. Who are you?
They call me the cat lady.
They call me the cat lady. Now get out of here. Call the police. I'm going home.
Achievement unlocked. Chapter 2 complete. River.